So our brand new February release DLC course Sweetopia of course has its own night version. This particular one is Valentine's themed, so let's get started with the fox hunt to unlock the unique putter. So in keeping with the Valentine's theme, what we're looking for this time are Cupid's arrows that have been fired into various different parts of the course. So that's what we're looking for, and let's get started as ever with hole number 1. Welcome to Valentine's Day in the kingdom of Sweetopia. Can you help us find Cupid's errant arrows? Start by looking in his quiver on a bench by the chocolate river. A quick word on what you're seeing here. As part of the update, they have now turned any clues that you found into ghosts so that you can locate them to help other people. If you see any of these as you're going around, they are not new clues, they are the clues that you've already found. So this first clue is not too far away from the beginning. What you want to do is make your way down to hole number 2, and just beyond the flag you can see a bench, and on that bench we have his bow, and next to it his set of arrows. Look for an arrow through the handle of a teacup. So if you've had an explorer of this course already, you'll have seen the cascading teacups which form part of hole number 10. So if you take yourself down there, that middle teacup, the last one to have the chocolate pouring in and out of it, has an arrow through the handle. Love's arrow was barred at the gate to this garden. So there are a number of gates to this Sweetopia course. The one we're looking for is over here. So if you go to hole number 8 and turn back from the T, in between those bars in the gate is the next arrow. There is a weeping caramel tree in the lower marshmallow marsh. Pull the arrow from its branches. So if we go to the giant mode, we can see the marshmallow marsh, which leads down towards the end of the course. So if we go and teleport ourselves down onto the green of hole number 18, there is the caramel tree, and in its branch is the arrow. An arrow fell somewhere among the reeds of the upper marshmallow marsh. That could be tough to find. So not too far from where we are, but it's best to navigate from the giant view. There is a bridge which leads over the chocolate river of the upper marsh. And if we teleport there, just in amongst these chocolate reeds is the next arrow. Oh sugar, the factory supervisor wasn't in her seat and another of Cupid's arrows just missed. So if you've been into the factory, you'll have probably seen, especially in the Lost Ball hunt, this controller area. So if we look over there, you can probably just about see it. Stuck in the seat is the next clue, the next arrow. A big green lollipop makes a perfect target, but a lollipop doesn't love. So this one we want to take ourselves back to the beginning of the course, and it's that green lollipop there. So if you go to hole number 1, and you can see it does look quite temptingly like a target. So there's the arrow. Look up from under a big hole. Love struck, but nothing was there. So this one took me a little while to find, and it's actually down on hole number 18. That little tea party area at the end is underneath a giant donut. Fun little Easter egg, there is a tiny little golf club and hole on this plate. So that's cool if you haven't seen it yet. So look up as the clue says, and there's the arrow. There is a place in Sweetopia you can stand and see 4 cherries. Whoever was supposed to be standing there was not so lucky in love. So another of these missed arrows is in a place where we can see these cherries. 1, 2, 3, and over here is the 4th. So we need to kind of triangulate the position of these, and there is a ledge down here. So if you stand inside, you need to move along until you can see all 4 cherries. So now we can see that outer one from here. That's 1, 2, 3, and if we look around, we can see the top one, 4, and there is the arrow. 3 bears guarded their hearts with hardened shields, and love was deflected. So we're looking for 3 clues within this one, and these are the gummy bears that stand guard around the course. So the first one you can probably see there. If we go down to hole number 5, we need to make our way over the bridge. And we're looking for the ones with the shields. So There's our first one. So for the next two, we go into giant mode and send ourselves down to hole number 8. And once we cross this bridge, we can see another one with a shield, and there is the arrow. Finally, to the third one is not far along onto the next hole, and there is the third clue. Two fought against love with fearsome blades, and it fell dead at their feet. This time we're looking for the ones with the swords, so if we go back on ourselves, the first gummy bear with the sword is there, and the other one was just by hole number 5 again. So once again over the bridge, and this time we're looking for the one on the left. One hid his face away and love never found him. So there is another gummy bear which doesn't fit this same kind of guard design, and that is found tucked away down here by hole number 16. So when you send yourself down there and look back, you can see he's got a lollipop in front of his head, and there is the arrow. It seems only one of Cupid's arrows found its mark. Search for the biggest heart in Sweetopia to find the last arrow. So, Sweetopia with its Valentine's theme has lots and lots of hearts, but we're looking for the biggest one, and that can be found at the very top of this tower. If you're not comfortable with flying, use the teleport. You'll see it turns blue. It shows you can stand on that ledge. And before you collect your club, just enjoy the view. And then behind you is this giant heart, and there is the last arrow. You retrieved all Cupid's arrows. Your reward is sweet and everlasting love, and the candy stripe putter. So this is the Sweetopia putter, and nicely it's got a cherry on the top. So as ever, we'll give that a quick try. Perhaps the best one to try it on is going to be hole number 9. I really like this swirl design, and it's a good test of power. So that seems fine. I hope you found this helpful. Please do drop a like if this has given you at least one clue. Drop me a comment if you've got anything to add or to ask. And please do subscribe if you like the content and you're interested in more as it comes out. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're enjoying the brand new course, and I hope to see you out on a round sometime soon.